No. Don't be him. Don't be him. Don't be him. He replaced the floor. That shot was stunning. All those people are dead. Is everyone going to die? I mean, it would really stress how difficult it was to get these plans. What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Ben, and today I'll be reacting to Rogue One. Now, I have heard so much praise around this movie, and I just cannot wait to get it started. Now, of course, watching this before Andor is against chronological order, but that is simply because Andor Season 2 is not here yet, and by the time I'm done recording Season 1, it still won't be here. So I wouldn't want to just go from doing Season 1, jumping to something else, and waiting for that to be finished before jumping back. So I figured it would be better to keep Andor together, and still do Rogue One, because it still came out before Andor was a thing. And plus, it will end off the Empire before going into the newer things, because this should be the thing right before the original trilogy. Going to beyond that, and then doing Andor, then this, just seemed a bit convoluted. So I felt like this is the best way to end the original trilogy era before going off into whatever comes after. Now, of course, in preparation for this movie, I did rewatch A New Hope just to get my mind jogged back again into thinking how this could be and how this could connect. What could this film be about? And my theory right at the start is that this is the battle that the text mentions as it's scrolling through just the start of the movie. The Rebellion's first big victory against the Empire where they get the Death Star plans. I'm assuming this would be it. I have been asking when they find that information out for ages, and I've been told that it will come eventually. What better time than now? And of course, after Rebels, just seeing the state of the rebellion and where it was building up to, I think, this point, it's going to be very interesting to see what the galaxy is like at this time, because this is before A New Hope. What is happening with the rebellion side of things? Because we've seen what was happening with our group of rebels and what they were doing. Now let's go back to the main rebellion, which I think this should be. But yeah, I just cannot wait to get this film started and finally find out why this one is praised so much and what on earth is going on right before A New Hope. So yeah, as always, if you do enjoy this video, please remember to like and subscribe, as it really does help the channel to grow. If you do enjoy my content and you want to help support the channel, I do have a Patreon, the link will be in the description. Over there I'm uploading these videos and the full reaction a week in advance. If that's something you're interested in, feel free to check it out. But with that said, let's just dive on in. Are those planet rings? Is that what this is? The shadows over it look sort of funny. Yeah, yeah, that's a shadow. It's blocking out. I love the shot so far. This is just so cool. I don't even know who we're following yet, but this just looks beautiful.
It's Lyra. It's happened.
Saw?
He's come for us.
Live action Saw? We're dealing with Saw. Oh, great. No, that's not good. But he's bold here. That means he hasn't reached crazy stage yet, right? I mean, he's always crazy, but timeline-wise, he's not got the white hair and just nuts.
I love you, Stardust.
I love you too, Papa.
Oh, this is going to be painful. No matter what happens, something painful is coming.
Trust the Force.
Oh, her parents are definitely dying. She's got on keepsake, she said goodbye, they're dead. Who's the guy in white? That's got some aura, just with the white cloak.
It's a peaceful life. It's lonely, I imagine. Since Lyra died, yes.
All of these troopers for one person.
Providing peace, security for the galaxy. Confusing peace with terror. You have to start somewhere.
Oh, I love the villain already. Just the way they're talking. Just starting with terror to bring peace.
Oh, look, here's Lyra back from the dead. It's a miracle.
Okay, love the villain. Is this guy... Oh, he's... Why is she here, though? That didn't seem like part of the plan. Saw.
Oh,
Saw's influence, isn't it? And plus Saw, I think...
You will never win.
do it.
Oh, you got him in the shoulder!
They haven't tried. Find it.
Find it. Oh, I love this villain so much. The dialogue is just brilliant already. Yes, the kid's seen the mum die, but now you're getting here late. This is where you were meant to go. Good hiding spot. But you also contacted Saw. I'm waiting to see what happens with that. Saw scares me. I don't know if I can relax or not. Is it safe? I don't know. I feel like she could still be found. And honestly, got to give it to the child for not bursting out in tears when seeing the mum die like that. Very good for running and hiding and just keeping it together. It's going to be... Oh, got three options. Father, Saw, or villain. Saw.
My child, go.
Your child? Are you raising this girl? Oh no. Oh no, that doesn't feel hopeful at all. This poor child. This dude is nuts. Prison. Fun, okay. Fun jump away. Makes sense. Saw, yeah, prison. Seems like where you'd end up. Is it... trading outpost. That looks so awesome. How does it stay together? It's 2 asteroids.
He's telling people they're making a weapon. The Kyber crystals, that's what they're for.
Death Star. Kyber crystals.
Someone named Urso sent him, some old friend of Saul's.
So Saul does end up getting close. His conspiracy leads to this.
Let's see some scan docs.
Yeah, of course.
Nicely done. Wow. But now we might have signal people.
Troopers down. Section 9.
I'll never climb out of here, my arm!
Oh, have you just doomed this poor guy?
I'll be alright.
Will you? How? Okay, no, he won't. Okay. Put him out of his misery? Seems like you don't seem okay with that. I've got to remember, these people seem connected to Saul. Saul is a nutcase. These people are going to do stuff like a nutcase would. Jeddah. Interesting. Sounds like Jedi. I think I've heard that before.
Do you Sugarera? Sugarera? No?
Oh, you're... Wait, that's the creepy pilot from Rebels.
What part of urgent message do you guys not understand?
Keep it secret. Saul's insane and paranoid. Yep, makes sense. Going to a lot of different planets. Wow, okay. I didn't catch the name of that one. Wabani. Labor camp. Short work. Nice.
Move at me!
Whose side are you on? Who's allegiant? I'm trying to find. So you got Saul. I feel like you're connected. You're definitely the girl that we saw at the start. Okay, no, taken care of very quickly. Are these not rebels come to rescue you?
Congratulations, you are being rescued.
Oh, no.
Please do not resist.
Nice robot. Yavin! Yavin 4, Rebellion. So cool seeing all of that. We are traveling so much. Never mind, is this like, where is this considering the Rebels final? Are the Ghost Crew away from this now and on Lothal?
When was your last contact with Saul Guerrero?
Yeah, how is this connections? Build on this. How connected to Saul are you?
Saul Guerrero saved my life. He raised me, but I've no idea where he is. I haven't seen him in
He
years.
did raise her. That's scary.
What we need is someone who gets us through the door without being killed.
You're going after Saul. You're Rebellion versus Saul? Really?
His militancy has caused the Alliance a great many problems.
So now you want to take it out?
We have no choice now but to try and mend that broken trust.
No.
What is this?
Wait, oh no, broken trust. You're not trying to take him out. You're trying to form back together. Smart, actually. Use him.
He's claiming the Emperor is creating a weapon with the power to destroy entire planets.
You know about it because your father worked on it, yes? Now they're actually getting info on who designed the thing. It's not just Palpatine's brainchild. Someone actually designed this thing.
And if I do it?
We'll make sure you go free.
Nice, but what did she do to end up in prison? So that's not just like a cover thing for Saw. She actually ended up in prison for something. That seemed... But then again, Empire was probably the ones that put her there. So it might not be that bad. But then again, Saw!
Bad idea. I think so, and so does Cassin.
I love the droids. It's just nice hearing them be more sentient and free from just Imperial stuff.
There will be no extraction. You find him, you kill him.
Oh no, Rebellion. Okay, so this guy, oh dear, a lot to think about. Rebellion is a lot darker than I thought it was. I didn't think they would torture Price, of course. But now these guys seem that they would be happily do that.
Why does she get a blaster and I don't?
I know how to use it.
That's what I'm afraid of. Give it to him.
Oh, distrust.
Where'd you get it?
Found it?
I find that answer vague and unconvincing.
Trust goes both ways.
Yes, but you've done nothing either side to earn that trust yet. So yeah, probably makes sense just to have both of them be armed.
Would you like to know the probability of her using it against you?
Probably high, but when he has a weapon, that probability lowers. But yeah, so the Rebellion, they're trying to go to Saw and mend bridges then, but they want to take out her father to stop the Death Star. So they've gone a bit extreme as well. No longer trying to rescue people, so things are getting desperate for them. Honestly, good to see. It adds a lot of depth to them. They're not just this glowing, shining beacon in the galaxy. They have moral ambiguity, right? Because it's fun to think about it with Luke's standpoint, where he was just amazing and great, and it was very hopeful and optimistic. You had the Empire, which was the definition of evil, and then you had the Rebellion, which was just the definition of good.
Lies!
What is this? Is this Saul? Do you have robotic feet now?
I defected.
Every day, more lies.
Saul's paranoid and insane.
I have to speak to Saul Guerrero before it's too late.
And the white crazy hair. Here we go. Yep, caught up. He's nuts. What's happened to him? Why does he need all this stuff now? Oh, that is so cool. Just coming out of the darkness like that. That's awesome. What are we seeing? What are we... Just the Death Star. It is. That's the dish. No.
Most unfortunate about the security breach on Jeddah, Director Krennic.
Don't be him. Don't be him. Don't be him.
We've heard word of rumors circulating through the city.
Tarkin.
Apparently, you've lost a rather talkative cargo pilot.
How they? That's not. Can't be the same actor, right? There's no way. Just insanely similar.
You have made time an ally of the rebellion.
That's CGI. They just CGI the actor.
Failure will find you explaining why to a far less patient audience.
I will not fail.
Okay, I love that this guy has a cape. It looks so awesome. Okay, but yeah, understand why this guy is the villain's so good now. His boss is Tarkin, who wouldn't be a villain with that guy as a boss. I love the scale of this. It just looks so insane. The shot is amazing.
I'll always protect you.
Are we gonna see like all her childhood? I feel like her dad's definitely the better bit, but then I just can't imagine what Saul's upbringing would be like. I feel like that's definitely a dream sequence, but is that like maybe the start of a nightmare? What happened with Saul? You have the dad and it's all lovely in the family. Then Saul opens the door and she wakes up. I feel like that's going to be the start of a nightmare.
We find Saul, we find your father.
Is she going to be happy to see her dad again or angry? She was in prison. There's a lot we don't know about this main character. Because we have that one guy. She knows that she doesn't know that he wants to kill him. But we know that he's planning to kill him. But they're just using her to get in the door. But then you're going to have to deal with her afterwards, and I don't think she's going to be happy. Now, we know very little about this main character and just what she might do here. That's such a cool shot. Have we been here before? I feel like the Bad Batch might have gone here.
What are they bringing in?
What are they taking out?
Are they mining kyber crystals here?
It's the fuel for the weapon.
The weapon your father's building.
Maybe we should leave target practice behind.
Target practice.
I can blend in. I'm an Imperial droid. The city is under Imperial occupation.
Has a point. It's got a good point.
I'm surprised you're so concerned with my safety.
I'm just worried they might miss you and hit me.
Doesn't sound so bad to me.
I love the droid. I love seeing droids with more sentience. That one has it. He must have been reprogrammed for a while to have that sort of snark. What is that? What is that? Saul, what are you keeping? What is that? What are you doing to him?
Can feel your thoughts.
It can feel thoughts?
The unfortunate side effect is that one tends to lose one's mind.
Great, lovely. So that's Saul, that's so dark. He's gonna completely destroy the sanity of this poor person who's actually tried to help him. Unless it is lying. Unless he should be. Should I be paranoid? I don't know.
We'll give her your name and hope that gets us a meeting with Saul.
Hope?
Rebellions are built on hope.
Going back into the lighter side of the rebellion, other than just shooting your informants. Nice duality.
Wait for me.
May the force of others be with you. May the force of others be with you.
May the force of what be with you? What's he saying? May the force of others be with you?
I'm speaking to you.
How did you know I was wearing a necklace?
Are you force sensitive? Is that guy a Jedi?
Strongest stars have hearts of kyber.
I'm guessing that's going to be very relevant. What does that mean? Strongest stars have hearts of kyber.
Protectors of the Kyber Temple. Now they're just causing trouble.
Okay, so they're close to Jedi. Not quite Jedi, but they guarded the temple.
Seem awfully tense all of a sudden.
We have to hurry. This town is ready to blow.
What? What? Are you destroying the town? Or is the town being destroyed? Please say blow is metaphorical for just more Imperial presence. It's going to actually blow up, isn't it? Okay. And it's one of those annoying tanks that were just incredibly... You couldn't deal with them in Rebels, so how can you deal with them now? Hopefully just you don't have to. No. Come on, save her! Save her! Oh, phew, there's a parent alive. Good. Oh, dear. Thought that could have just been her parent, died on instant. I love what that scene did for you. Showing how connected you are and that you are, a good person. And that's the first sort of thing we're getting to see. You were in prison, but you are a nice person. You saved that child because, I guess, it reminds you of your own childhood. I love because of course with cartoon shows, they can't really show the lethality of a lot of it because it's going to be aired on kids stuff. I love how brutal the walkers look here. Of course in Rebels, the heroes are going to win and there's a lot of heroes. Here there's only 2 of them and just a whole lot of civilians and casualties. You shot it! No, not how...
Did you know that wasn't?
Okay, I was going to have a moral dilemma there. Was I happy that thing got shot or find it funny?
There are a lot of explosions for 2 people blending in.
Freeze, right.
Keep him with you!
You're right. I should just wait on the ship.
Keep him with you from now on! I love the droid!
Let him pass in peace.
They listen to you?
Stop right there.
He's blind.
He's gonna be like Kanan. These guys are all dead. He's not even using the force, it's just...
Is your foot alright?
Okay, this guy's insane! Is he a Jedi? We haven't seen any Jedi things from him. Maybe he's just very attuned to stuff because of his blindness? He took all of them out by himself. Don't think you needed the help, but thank you nonetheless.
Clear of hostiles. One hostile.
No Jedi here anymore. Only dreamers like this fool.
So no,
The Force did protect me.
he's not a Jedi, he just wants to be one. That means he could be Force sensitive. He just used that sort of connection to do this, but he just has no teacher.
Because I'm the daughter of Galen Erso.
No big reaction? No, not treating differently?
Are you kidding me?
You don't need to bag the blind guy. I'm loving the balance between the action and like the comedy in this. It's done so well. You have such a serious vibe of all that's going on with the Death Star being built, the rebellion, the morality of it all, and then some amazing little jokes in here. And this is actually moving away. Why is it moving away? Is it done? Have you collected everything from it? Ah, here she is, singled out, special one. How is your relationship with Saul? What's that like? Is that good? Is it bad? Like, what happened here? He raised you. What does this mean? Does he want to kill you? Does he want to hug you? There's really no way of knowing, is there?
There is more than one sort of prison. I sense that you carry yours wherever you go.
Sense? I feel like he's force sensitive. He's got to be force sensitive, just he never had a master. And what is this guy's prison?
You left me behind.
You were already the best soldier in my cadre.
I was 16.
I was protecting you.
He abandoned you. Wow.
Not a day goes by that I don't think of you.
Oh, there's some sanity left in him. I wonder if she reminds him of his sister, Steela.
You can stand, see the Imperial flag reign across the galaxy.
It's not a problem if you don't look up.
I like this. We're seeing a person born in the Empire who's just seeing what effect both sides have had on her life. The Empire's taken her father and her mother, but you also have the rebellion that is causing its own trouble. We've seen what Saul's rebellion nearly did to that young girl that she managed to save.
We need a statement, not a manifesto. The Holy City will be enough for today.
Oh, okay, you're not going to destroy...
Target Jeddah City. Prepare single reactor ignition.
They're not there. That's why the thing moved. That's why it moved. But yeah, the first... was it? When was the first time it launched? The first time it launched was in A New Hope. That was on Alderaan. That was like a crest... I mean, I guess they would have tested it before.
Who's the one in the next cell?
Oh, I was hoping you could sense it.
Kill him! No, wait a minute! No!
He lost his mind. I don't want to see him lose his mind. Oh, Saul. He's not all gone? He's not gone?
I'm the pilot.
He's not gone. He's sane. Is this place about to be blown up? Is this gonna work? I don't know if it would work.
My love for her has never faded, and how desperately I've missed her.
We don't see a lot of emotion from her, which is just quite interesting. It's raised by Saul that's done it.
When I was taken, I faced some bitter truths. I was told that soon enough Krennic would have you as well.
You can see she's trying to hide the emotion on her face. That's awesome.
We call it the Death Star. There is no better name.
Yeah.
The day is coming soon when it will be unleashed.
And it's coming it's unbelievably close.
Deep within the system, a flaw so small and powerful they will never find.
He replaced the floor!
So much of my life has been wasted. I try to think of you.
Oh, she's finally breaking. Oh.
The pain of that loss is so overwhelming, I risk failing even now. It's just so hard not to think of you.
This is so powerful. I love this scene so much. How it starts off where she starts very stoic, just trying to hold herself together, seeing the message, and then slowly breaking when it just becomes too much. The Death Star just overshadowed the sun. That's an insane shot.
One blast to any part of it will destroy the entire station.
It worked.
Explosion to the reactor module will set off a chain reaction that will destroy the entire...
It's gone. It's gone. It's gone. Oh, that message broke her. That shot was stunning. All those people are dead.
I'm standing by as you requested, although there's a problem on the horizon.
You're still alive.
There's no horizon.
Oh dear. This is destroying it wasn't destroying the planet, it was destroying the city. It's not a planet, it's a moon. Are they destroying the moon? They said that wasn't necessary, but I feel like, is this thing too powerful? They maybe overestimated its power. This is the first time it's used, right? So they might not have realised how powerful this thing is.
Come with us.
I will run no longer.
You dying?
You must save yourself.
You dying here? Really? No. His whole motivation is to destroy the Empire and find this weapon.
Save the dream.
Really? I don't know about that. I feel like he's got to live. His whole thing is like to destroy the Empire, find the weapon. He wouldn't let himself die here. He wouldn't let the Empire have his victory, have its victory over him.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Awesome villain. I love it. There's no morality to him whatsoever. His whole perception of morality is skewed.
Let's go!
This just looks so insane. The whole moon is being ripped apart. I'm so happy that Alderaan happened quickly. This just shows you what could happen if it did it slower, where people are like fleeing for their lives and seeing the place destroyed. Thankfully for Alderaan, it was instant. People would have been watering the plants or something and then snap, over. There's no way you're going to let this take you out. I don't believe it. Okay, this is how you're dying? Really? You're letting the Empire win? Wow. Okay, so Jin must really mean a lot to him. For her to be able to carry on his mission has driven him his entire life.
I will be taking control over the weapon I first spoke of years ago, effective immediately.
Oh, he's taking the credit. Tarkin, you monster.
He was dispatched from the installation on Edo, Galen Erso's facility.
Oh, that means they realised he turned. Oh, that means he even said in his message he could be compromising his thing by actually just making the message. And it seems like it was the case.
Tell him to proceed with haste. We have no idea what he's building for the Empire. We have to kill Galen Erso while we...
It's already done. It's already done. The rebellion is honestly quite misguided. It's already done. You've seen the weapon actually be destroyed. The engineer might just do maintenance. He has plans. The thing can be rebuilt.
You're Galen's daughter.
You know him?
Bodhi, the pilot.
What part does she have in the plan now? Because she's almost a loose cannon at this point. She's not tied to anything.
It wasn't too late.
It was pretty late to me.
Of course, they don't see the bigger picture of this. They just think it's like a city destroyer, not a planet destroyer.
You're wrong about my father.
He did build it.
Because he knew they'd do it without him.
And he could put in a fail-safe, a weakness, which they wouldn't. And that's why the second Death Star didn't have that trap, did it? It was going to be complete without that. That's why they had to destroy it before it was finished.
He's placed a weakness there. He's been hiding it for years. He'd blow the reactor, the module, the whole system goes down. We need to send word to the Alliance.
Oh, just realised her whole motivation now. The kid she saved, dead. Absolutely dead. That's got to be affecting her a lot right now.
Then we'll find him and bring him back. Then he can tell them himself.
I love this because the Death Star makes everything seem so small to everyone. They all had their little differences and different opinions on stuff, the distrust, all of this. The Death Star shuts that all up. It makes it so insignificant. Honestly, the Death Star could be a reason, like, obviously it's the reason the Empire fails, but like, it's almost big enough and destructive enough to unify a lot of the people that were against each other to begin with. Saw and the Rebellion kind of unify over this whole thing. If they didn't make the Death Star and went with Thorne's plans with the TIE Defenders, they'd still be at odds.
Are you sure this is the way?
They have landing trackers, they have patrol squadrons, you've got to stay in the canyon.
Oh, great. Good thing you have the Imperial pilot by your side. Can I trust that he's got his mind back fully?
If you keep going, you'll be right over the shuttle depot. Watch out!
Oh, there. Okay, no, his mind is fine. At least there is ground, but that's survivable. Yeah, you're fine.
Try them again.
Signal's gone dead.
Squadron up. Target Edu.
Oh no, what are they going to do? Oh no, they're going to... Rebellion. Are they going to try and just take out the whole thing in hopes that they're going to take out Galen with it?
I'm coming with you.
Father's message. We can't risk it. You're the messenger.
So now she has to be protected.
The whole system goes down.
Get to work fixing their comms.
So she proved him wrong. Everyone knows the information. Everyone has equal value right now. She is not special over everyone. Andor still doesn't trust her and wants to keep her here.
He looked like a killer.
No, he has the face of a friend.
You can sense that he's a killer.
The Force moves darkly near a creature that's about to kill.
Weapon was in the sniper configuration.
And you know. Okay, go on, go stop him. This doesn't feel safe. Not safe at all. And you're following a guy that recently had his brain scrambled. I'd still give him like a couple days to get his marbles back fully. I wouldn't shove him right out into the action straight away. Okay, not an elevator, a ladder. You want to climb all of that? What's the plan for you? Why? So you're just going to go up and what, get captured? Not get captured? What are you going to try and do?
It's him. It's him, Galen.
Oh no, she's got to climb faster. Like this killer also wouldn't mind killing her too, so that's another issue you got to deal with.
You said we came up here just to have a look. I'm here. I'm looking. Go.
No, stay you with oh great, so my only hope that he could be stopped is done.
The battle station is complete. Must be very proud.
Proud as I can be.
Okay, good. Lie through your teeth. Everyone's coming together. This isn't good, is it? Krennic can use his daughter against him.
One of you has conspired with a pilot to send messages to the rebellion.
They know. Oh, it's going to be really sad, isn't it? She's going to Is she going to see another parent die?
Ready?
Is this all to make Galen confess?
Stop! It was me!
And he broke. Don't do it. Someone whack him over the head with a rock. You can't. When you killed the other guy, you looked uneasy about it. You're not a killer. You have killed things, but you're not a born killer. You find it difficult. It was all for nothing. He killed them anyway. He's such a good villain. This looks so cool. I don't want her to lose another parent. Immediately shouting your relation. Doesn't sound like the best thing. You could have stayed hidden. Proton torpedo, right? What is that? But the platform's gonna fall. What? You have a what? The dude did that! He took out a tie and the anti-aircraft thing! No, is he dead? Play dead. Say you're playing dead. You've got to be playing dead.
Oh. Papa, it's me. It's Jin.
Alive? Come on, alive.
Stardust.
Stardust.
I've seen your message. The hologram. I've seen.
Don't die. Don't die.
Look at you.
Oh, no, he's dying. The last time they saw each other was when she was a kid, wasn't it? Yeah. Though, yeah. Oh, great. So they've been separated for so many years. First time they get to reunite, he dies. The rebellion did that. No one else, the rebellion did it. Where does her allegiance lie? I feel like she's just an outlier. She wants to continue his plan, destroy the Death Star, but she definitely does not have loyalty to the rebellion after this.
You lied about why we came here, and you lied about why you went up alone.
I had every chance to pull the trigger, but did I?
Oh, yeah. Is she going to believe him, though?
I had orders that I disobeyed, but you wouldn't understand that.
Orders? When you know they're wrong.
I love the complexity of both these characters. It's brilliant.
Suddenly the rebellion is real for you. I've been in this fight since I was 6 years old.
6? Really?
Some of us just decided to do something about it.
You can't talk your way around this.
Yeah, no, this is in the moment. You can't, yeah, you know, it's just saying stuff about your past can't fix things right in the moment. Yeah, but he just doesn't have to. Oh, I love this dialogue. It's brilliant. Oh, wow. This scene is so good because he wasn't going to do it. He turned against the orders. He was going to do the right thing. But this really doesn't make the rebellion look great, does it? They're the ones that killed him. They're the ones that told him to do it, and he was the one that was going to follow those orders. This is giving me Mustafar vibes. Say Mustafar, right? This can be Mustafar. No, that's Mustafar. That's real Mustafar. Vader? Vader? We see... I mean, what a palace that is!
My lord, Director Krennic has arrived.
Oh, one of the crazy cult. We saw one of those in Rebels, the cultish people. Yeah, so Krennic has come to see Vader. Are you just trying to usurp? What are you trying to? You're gonna just dob Tarkin in it, aren't you? You in control of the Death Star. The shadows rising up. It looks like a mouth opening with like jaws and teeth. And Vader blocking out the light. And you cast in shadow. This is brilliant. I don't think this is going to go your way, mate.
You seem unsettled.
Plus, I think being in this whole place would unsettle anyone.
Expects you not to rest until you can assure the Emperor Galen Erso has not compromised this weapon.
Yep, gotta make sure it's secure.
So I'm still in command?
He sounds so uncertain.
You'll speak to the Emperor about it.
That's the force choke sound. Can you not breathe? Yep. Vader's done with you. He's done with your, like, whining. You poor fool.
Be careful not to choke on your aspirations.
Oh, he has such a flair for dramatics. Aye, aye, aye. You're so out of your depth here. Oh, dear.
General Draven's already blown up an Imperial base. A decision needed to be made.
Okay, so you're the radical one. Why would Hera not be at this table? I feel like she would be here.
What benefit would it bring him?
To lure our forces into a final battle to destroy us once and for all.
Yeah, that's a good, slightly good point. You need the plans as concrete proof.
The time to fight is now. Yes. Every moment you waste is another step closer to the ashes of Jeddah.
Very good. Very powerful, yeah.
You're asking us to invade an Imperial installation based on nothing but hope.
Hope is a good thing. She must be new. Mon Mothma and Organa, they would definitely be on board with just hope alone. Maybe not Mon Mothma. Organa, maybe.
Without the full support of the Council.
You can't wait around in the Council. The Council's going to be dissolved very soon. Organa, step in. Something's got to go differently. So, because if Mon Mothma gets her way here, you're done. We know the plans get captured. We know you get the plans. If Mon Mothma... and everyone falling away from her. If Mon Mothma got her way here, it would all be over.
I'm not sure 4 of us is quite enough.
How many do we need?
What are you talking about?
You inspired a lot of people.
We've all done terrible things on behalf of the rebellion.
Ooh, go more into this.
Saboteurs, assassins. Everything I did for the rebellion.
Honestly, this is blurring the lines for me. What is the difference between Saw's group and the actual main rebellion if the rebellion has people like this and they condemn Saw?
Everything we've done would have been for nothing.
Yeah. How can the rebellion expect everyone to surrender when they've asked so much of these people?
Go, go, go! Jin, I'll be there for you.
Oh, I love the dynamics so much now.
Cassian said I had to.
Even if it's forced, I still love it.
May the Force be with us.
Awesome. Oh, and he made him happy.
Rogue One.
Rogue One? There is no Rogue One.
Awesome way to get the name. Go Rogue.
War is inevitable.
I must return to Alderaan to inform my people that there will be no peace.
No, don't go back to Alderaan.
I need every advantage.
The Jedi.
Kenobi.
Yes, I will send for you.
You'll need someone you can trust.
I would trust her with my life.
Leia. Oh, so many references. It's done so well. It really feels like it's building up. Yeah, it's going to the gap just before A New Hope. It's filling in all that stuff. Ooh, wait, so is that... Oh, yeah, look, you see the shield. Wow. I love her character. She's not doing this for the rebellion or for, like, the greater good. She's doing it for her parents. That is so cool. That's such a... Oh, dear, that sight... How does this affect the planet? Like, just a giant shield over it. And this planet looks beautiful. That looks so tropical. Wow. Do you want to be encouraging? You're very good at speaking earlier. Do you want to... They look a little nervous. Makes sense, but maybe a little pep talk could work.
The Death Star plans are down there. Cassian, K2 and I will find them.
Yes.
We'll find a way to find them.
Okay, this feels so desperate and I love it.
Good luck, little sister.
Aww. I like how she's finding family through all of this, because she lost hers, seems like a while ago as well, but she's also finding family through this fight. Krennic is going to make everything so much more complicated, isn't he? What's he going to do? He just wants control of the Death Star, that's all he wants. Vader didn't really give him a clear answer to it. No, he's trying to make sure that there's no... Yeah, he's going for the plans too. He's trying to make sure that there is no loophole or weakness, to make sure that the dad's work did nothing wrong with the thing. So here's an errand boy to double check, basically.
One per pad. Pick your spot. We want to draw them out. I'll call the timing. Go!
I love the military feel of this. It just feels so nice and so detailed. Like the little prep before you actually start the mission. He's so cool. Stormtroopers are so useless when they're not like in a large group, aren't they?
What the?
Can I just call him an honorary Jedi? I want to call him an honorary Jedi. He's that good.
Every transmission he has ever sent called up for inspections. All of them. Get started.
It's going to take a while, right? I mean, how long would... In theory, how long would it take to actually find the weakness in the Death Star plans? Because, like, it's one time... No, they know where to look. The reactor. That's where it is. They just need to look around the reactor. Because the thing is massive. It's the size of a small moon. The plans for that must be so intricately detailed that it'd be insane to have, like, try and look for a weakness without any information to go on. So it should be impossible, really, for the Empire to find it. But if they find the copy of the message, that would narrow it down.
Light it up.
Okay, let the game begin. And did. Excellent. How much is this destroying? All in that one spot? Oh no, multiple. Nice.
Are we blind? Deploy the garrison!
I love the collective uncertainty in this room, because none of them are soldiers, they're officers. Of course, Krennic kind of maybe is. You've probably seen combat a bit more, but he has to take charge. All the others have no idea what they're doing. This is Scarif. They're new. Cream-coloured suits. Yeah, they're not used to people attacking this place, I'd assume. It seems very well protected. Oh, like shooting fish in a barrel. Nice. I really hope the blind guy has the best shot out of all of them.
Garif Base, they're reporting a rebel incursion.
The original plans for this station are kept there. Prepare for the jump to hyperspace and inform Lord Vader.
Ooh, you're going to destroy the city with the Death Star. Oh, great, you're just going to take it all out. Who needs the plans anymore? When you have the thing, you can just replicate it.
I need to speak with Admiral Radis.
He's returned to his ship, going to fight.
Uh-huh. So you can do a lot with Hope, and I think that's something that Mon Mothma really underestimates. Hope can win things.
They're going to scan.
Oh!
Why does nobody ever tell me anything, Artu?
Oh wait, you need the, yeah, you get the plans. Okay, so they, oh wait, things are coming together very quickly. R2-3PO. Oh, of course they would be here. They'd be so close.
Bad 12, report the ground. Come in on our flank. We need numbers. Tadpole team, what's going?
All you can do is listen. I feel bad for this guy. All he can do is listen.
Pad 2. I spot 40 rebels heading west on pad.
Give him false info. Confuse them. Just cause chaos. Amazing. He can do more than just sit and wait. Oh no. Sense it, please. Sense it. He can sense it. He's Jedi. He's close enough. Oh, they're so... Oh dear. Those things really are just painfully destructive. Oh yes, everything's here. It's amazing that they don't collide into each other.
Blue leader standing by.
This is Gold Leader.
Gold leader, blue leader. I honestly like Ghost or Spectre something show up. But then if this is in line with Lothal, they're kind of busy.
Close the field aperture now! Close it!
Oh no, oh, people are going to get cut off. Oh no, no, no. Stop, pull-ups. People are going to die. People are going to die. Come on. No! Pull up! Oh, no! Some lived. Oh, that's sad. I mean, because you connect with all of them right now, because they're all filled with hope to go on this mission, and then they die like that.
They've locked down the base. They've closed the shield gate.
How'd you get out? You can't get out. You need to take out the shields. Somehow you need to take out the shields.
You'll need this.
Yes!
You wanted one, right?
Oh dear, he's going to be so dangerous.
Your behavior, Gennaso, is continually unexpected.
Oh! Again, I love how this paints these walkers in such a more destructive way. Of course, they're powerful in Rebels, but you just don't really grasp the vibe of it like this. You'd hope that would take out at least one of the cannons. That did summit. Yes. Such optimism it carries with it. So cool. Gun time. He's protecting you. Work fast.
They went over there.
You didn't pick up the gun.
There's one. Ah, well.
I'll just chuck him around like ragdolls. No! Okay, phew, he's fine. I hope he's fine. I don't want him to die now. I like the droid. I love these shots. They're so cool with how close they're getting to the Star Destroyers. Oh no, there's so many! That's like what Thrawn used against Hera. Can they beat that? It's just sheer numbers. It's like a whole swarm of them.
Project code names.
Stardust.
Mark Omega.
Stardust. Your dad said it. Stardust. He said it. One of his last words were the code name.
War Mantle. Cluster Prism. Black Saber.
Black Saber. Dark Saber. There's got to be so many Easter eggs in those code names.
That's it. I don't know that. I know because it's me.
I was named after her? Is the droid taking on all of this?
Stardust.
Oh no, the droid. Oh no, the droid's so damaged.
Stardust.
I don't like. Okay, don't let the droid die. Please be fast. Okay, that's it. That's the one. That's the plans. Please. No. He's so dead. No.
If they open the shield gate, you can broadcast from the
No.
Locking the vault door now. Okay.
No. You amazing droid. Oh, why? Don't let a sacrifice be in vain. Go. That droid helped destroy the Death Star. Come on. Don't die. Don't say he dies too. Already lost the droid. Don't let him die. Come on, you got this. You fought too much. You got your brain back. You're good. You really had enough time to get changed? I feel like that was... You don't have to do that. Just go. No. Okay, keep going. Okay, neither of you two are dead. Good. Good. Do not fall. You climbed the giant ladder. You should be able to do this. What about you, though? Do you have the strength?
I'm going!
Oh, whoever goes for it, they're gonna die. Come on. Don't jump! Ooh, dim. What fell? Nothing out of that fell, right? Nothing fell. Oh, dear, no. Shoot. No, he's gonna shoot. Don't say you're gonna go. The Force is with him. He's got this.
I'm one with the Force.
He survived longer than the last one.
The Force is with me. I'm one with the Force.
Force. He's doing incredibly well. You got this. You got. Please don't fail. Don't fail. Don't fail. Don't fail.
Come back!
One with the Force.
You got it. 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 You did it. Don't get shot, please. Wait.
Cassian!
Grab some. Is he good? No! 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 Don't die! Don't die! Don't die! I mean, technically, he'd become one with the. He would be one with the Force and death.
Look for the Force. Always find me.
Ah.
Force is with me, and I'm one with the Force.
You'll carry it on. He's gone. He was amazing.
Deflector shields down.
That was the ghost! The ghost! The ghost! I was looking for the ghost. I was hoping it would be it. That was it. It is here. Hell is here. Wait, so this is after Lethal.
This is Rogue One calling any Alliance ships that can hear me. Is there anybody out there? This is Rogue One.
Come on, come on, come on.
You have to take down the shield gate. It's the only way they're gonna get them through.
Call up a hammerhead corvette. I have an idea.
Okay, good. Start things moving. Oh, great. They've got it. No! No! No, 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 no. No more dying. Why? What are you going to do? Don't say he's going to die as well. Is everyone going to die? I mean, it would really stress how difficult it was to get these plans.
One with the Force.
Come on, one with the Force. You got this. Oh, no, 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 no. Is he going to die too? Is he going to become one with the Force? That's going to explode. Is everyone dying? Everyone's dying. Okay. You're gonna. Oh, great. Why do you even have that? Why? Okay, you got the. Where did Andor go? Is it? He just fell. Do we just? Is he dead? Is that kind of anticlimactic? You're ramming them. These were the ships Leia got them. You're just going for it. Okay, is that working? No one's dying. We've seen ships ram into each other before, and they disintegrate.
Reset antenna alignment.
What's that? Reset antenna alignment. I don't like this. Why is it outstretched all the way over here? Why is it on a balcony? Why is it on something that's easily shootable that you could just fall from?
Reverse engines.
You're ramming them into each other. All with one little hammerhead ship. Beautiful. All dead. Excellent. Oh, this is definitely. This is so worthy of the Rebellion's first victory.
Aligned. Ready to transmit.
Come on, come on, come on. No! They can take. Get off the balcony! No! No! Go back! Go back! Run! Get up! You've climbed up things before. Come on. Why put it on a balcony to begin with? What sense does that make? Why design it this way? Get to the controls. Come on, you got this, you got this. Just run. 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 Come on, you got this, you got this. For your father.
You know who I am. I'm Jyn Erso, daughter of Galen and Lyra.
You have no idea what you're messing with.
Die with the rebellion.
Try and be too. Andor, you didn't die. Good. Okay, good. You're alive. Thank you. Is that gonna break through the shield? It's perfect. It destroys that thing. It's going for it. Yeah, that's the shield's gone. Is that going to destroy the entire shield? But isn't that directly above this?
Receiving transmission from Scarif.
Come on. It's not directly above. It's not directly above. It's not going to fall on them. Good.
Hey, leave it. Leave it.
Just push him off the edge.
Transmission received.
You did it. It's complete. Go. Go. Well, not don't go. Get them first. Then go.
We're detecting a massive object emerging from hyperspace.
There it is.
Target the base at Scarif.
Oh,
Single
no.
reactor ignition.
No, not this beautiful place. Oh, great. Thing is, oh no. I'm ready for it to end now. You won. You won. End it now. End it now. I don't want to see whatever destruction is about to come. Vader, Death Star, Tarkin. Still alive. Can he do anything? He can't do anything, right? He's about to die. That's got to be such.
Fire when ready.
They're all still there. They're all still there. They are all still there. The music feels hopeful. It's throwing me off. Okay, you're dead, but what about everyone else? Kind of a miss, but no, you'll have to deal with a tsunami. At least the Rebellion are seeing firsthand that.
Rogue One, the Force be with you.
Are they all dead? I mean, it landed kind of far away. They're not all dead, right? Oh, dear, that just... And there's Vader. Oh, is all Rogue One dead? The last of them alive were... No, they're alive. You have no ship. Are you dying here? No way! This would be incredibly beautiful and poetic, but no, I don't want them to die. You did your mission. You avenged your father.
Father would have been proud of you, Jin.
There's no way they're dying here, right? This movie cannot be filled with every character dying. You know what? Go with it. If they die, that's an incredible death. Okay, they're not in love, they're just embracing. They're all they have left. This is their end. And gone. Wow, honestly kind of pretty swirl. But still, that is destructive and awful, but wow, what a death. And Andor has a show, right? Yeah, it's called Andor, he's Andor. I mean, I'm very interested about his backstory, and I'm guessing that's what it has to be about. Fighting since he was 6 years old. Got it all, got it all. Go, 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 go! Open the door, open the door! You have the plans, open the door! Oh no, oh no, no, no. The dude didn't even know, but he was just standing there in the dark. You got this close to getting the Death Star plans back. This is terrifying. Just put the card through the door. I think you're dead. And you don't want that door to be opened. Put the card through the door. Go. It's not over. It's not over. Okay, this is insane. He's just decimating them. Run! Absolutely insane. They got away. They got away. They got away. Wow. Yes.
Your Highness.
It is tying in fully.
What is it they've sent us?
Help.
How? Actors, right? What? How? CGI. Leia. She's there. This was such a good movie. I have chills right now. This was so insane. I love everything about this movie right now. The build-up was brilliant. Getting invested in these characters, only for them all to die. It's such a cool way to do this. Like, to see the main character, Jin, go through her journey and deal with the loss of her parents, being raised by Saw. We actually saw Saw's death. Saw's gone. He's ended. I was wondering what it would be like for him after the Empire, because his whole life, his whole existence was defined by beating it. Once it's gone, what does he have left to do? This answers it. Nothing. He's dead. But yeah, Jin, raised by Saw, avenging her father, doing all this stuff, it's such an incredible character arc for her. I love the scene of her getting emotional over the father's transmission, trying to stay collected and only to fall apart after hearing it all. And I love that we don't get a lot about their past. The whole thing is defined by the mission. It is not defined by the characters. This whole thing is about getting the plans. Like, we get little bits and pieces of characters' past. Jin is definitely the main character, but of course she doesn't get as much focus as, say, like other people from, like Luke. He got plenty of focus. This does not feel like that at all. The main character is the mission. It is so insane to think about how this movie was done, and it just feels, it makes you so pumped afterwards, because this leads directly into the original trilogy. Leia gets away. I'm assuming R2 and C-3PO are on that ship, and I'm assuming that the flight that she's on is going to end up going over Tatooine. I'm guessing Scarif is even close to Tatooine, which would kind of be insane. A really beautiful tropical planet right next to a desert one. But yeah, and like, where Andor and Jin dying in each other's arms as the explosion hits them. That is insane and both incredibly beautiful. They both gave their lives for this, and how much more powerful can that be? It has honestly made me so excited about Andor when that fully, like, when I get around to it, because you get little teasers of his stuff, and he goes on a great journey as well, going from like a killer for the rebellion to stepping away from it, disobeying the order, and then becoming better and improving and dying here. They gave a whole show to a dead character. I cannot wait to get to that one now. It's going to be so cool. But I just got to give them credit for actually killing every character. That's what's blowing my mind. Every character in this dies. Krennic's dead, the villain's dead, the parent's dead, all 6 main characters are dead. The only people left alive are the ones that weren't introduced in this movie. My mind is just blowing over how epic this was. I'm going to use the word, I don't like using the word epic because it's not really that descriptive, but I'm just using it. This was just nuts. I love the scale of it, the cinematography, the shots. This felt so incredible. This feels like what modern Star Wars should look like. That's what I'm thinking. Like, the actual feel of this was just so incredible. The military style, and also the one I love. One thing I love about Star Wars is how advanced it is, yet how retro it also is. Like, even using the Death Star plans looks like a cassette tape. It looks like a videotape. That's what it looked like. And that's how they stored the information. Yet it's super advanced, super high-tech. It's a giant planetary death weapon, yet it's stored in what looks like the videotape. I love how creative that is, because it's years after the original trilogy, and yet they're still able to keep that aesthetic and vibe going for this long, and with all these different things coming in. Also love the addition of just seeing the ghost in there and just part of the battle. That's just really fun to think that she was there and Hera was part of that. Something for Thor, that is done. Hera's out here, she's with her kid, which I'm still like processing that she has a kid. And we're also going to hope that Rex is with them, because Rex feels like he's a member of the Ghost crew at this point, and like what other group is he going to join? Okay, then Vader's hallway fight. That's nuts. What a way to end this on. Just him destroying and decimating it, just watching as this precious little chip passes through everything. That's nuts. Like, he was just slicing everything to pieces. All those people died to get that chip through that door. And the door was nothing to Vader, and they had to keep changing hands to get to the end and get to Leia. Also, gotta give them, it's either credit or like my reservations about the certain actors that we saw here. I don't know how they did it. I'm assuming it's CGI. You had, because Carrie Fisher is obviously, she's no longer with us, and Tarkin's actor. He is definitely no longer with us. But both of them look insanely similar to the actors, which I'm guessing that they had someone stand in their place and they CGI'd over it. Tarkin looked a little uncanny at certain points, but honestly, it was done very well. I'm just not sure if I'm like the vibe. I'm sure you could have just found actors that looked like them close enough without having to CGI a dead actor's face on them. Of course, it's done for the nostalgia and just, oh, it's Leia again, but I feel like you can find similar enough looking actors. I don't know. It's like, is it my 50-50? I don't know whether or not I like it or not. It's cool, yes. But then when you think about it further, do I like the implication of it? I don't quite know. I just love how every character in here felt so important. You had the Jedi guys just being one with the Force and doing so much. You had the pilot who was amazing and gave his life and got his memory back. And it just shows how powerful a threat the Death Star was and how it was just going to decimate everything. All these people played such a huge role in destroying it. And their sacrifice just makes it so much more meaningful. And this film gave me chills at the end. Just seeing it all just come... Like the villain, I loved Krennic. He was just great. Like, so morally absent. Just the career goal in mind. That's what he wanted. Even when Tarkin turned against him, he still just wanted his own career and wanted sort of to get back on top. That's all he cared about. He didn't care about betraying Tarkin. Didn't care about the lives lost. He called the destruction beautiful. Perfect villain. No redeeming qualities, just villainous and someone you want to hate. I think this is just an incredible ending to the original trilogy era because it ties into everything that I know. And it just... Because I love how they do describe it. Because thinking back to the original trilogy, it does seem odd this giant superweapon has this tiny flaw that seems to destroy everything. It seems odd that was there. I love how this describes it. It was the father's love for his daughter that called it Stardust, and it's him, and it's that story. It's the story between a father and daughter that managed to put this weakness in the Death Star. He's the reason that it exists. It's not some random fluke that the designers had, that they were just idiots and they didn't realise, oh, this is a huge major weakness. It was purposefully put there so that this thing could be destroyed. No one would work on this thing willingly. It makes sense that someone would make this sort of thing. I love how much emphasis it puts on the name Stardust and how that's actually to a character. Like, this whole movie is just beautiful and it's just insane. First of all, this has got to be one of the best Star Wars things I've ever seen. And like, just, I guess, movie in general. I'm still caught up on the fact that every character in it dies, which is just insane to think about. Doesn't it? You get attached to them, but they all have brilliant endings. All of them have their own arcs. Nothing feels wasted. Nothing feels like wasted by a death. And it just feels honestly quite satisfying. Yet they still manage to keep it hopeful and optimistic as it goes forward into the original trilogy. It's just insanely well done at how they focus this entire story around this crew, yet they just kill them all off in the end. But yeah, first looking at Jyn. Loved her story. Getting to see her at the start where she's a child. Her mum dies. She sees it. And then her father gets taken away. Then, of course, she's raised by Saul. Well, I don't think we saw a lot of how that affects her. Of course, I think we see just how it affects her in, like, life, where she gets arrested and she's just untrusting. But in general, she seems like a good person. You'd think if someone was raised by Saul, they'd be as nuts as he was. Was he a good sort of parent to her? Like, that is what I don't think this one fully shows off. Though, of course, this movie isn't about how Saul brought up a child, is about the mission. Then we get to see her morality come out. She doesn't care for the rebellion, she doesn't care for the Empire. What she did care about was saving that little girl on Jeddah. Now, she wouldn't let that little girl get caught up and be part of all this and not die. She was seeing herself in the child. It was very clear. That little girl reminds her of herself without parents, alone, lost, scared, and she managed to get back to her parents. Of course, that kid and the parent are dead now, with the Death Star explosion. But I do love just the complexity of her character. All the things that happen to her kind of are a result of the rebellion. The child, and no, all of it. She has no... There's no sort of good thing the rebellion or the Empire does for her. That's what this represents. The rebellion, Saw's rebellion, are the ones that endangered this little girl. The Empire are the one that eventually killed her and her mum when they destroyed Jeddah. Then the rebellion killed her father with a proton torpedo. But she is solely fighting to save people. And she's not aligning with anyone else. She's aligning, and she's just doing this to avenge her father and to do what he wanted her to do. This entire mission was a story between a father and a daughter. I just love how they managed to capture that in a mission about finding the Death Star plans. Like the way she ends it too. She's happy when she confronts Krennic and basically tells him that he's lost. And then when she gets caught up in the explosion, she just embraces Andor and they die. The mission is complete. She's done. It's over. I just love what this does for the cat and the complexity of it. It's incredibly well done. You don't feel sad that they're dying. They feel complete. Everything they sought out to do, they did. There's no unfinished business there. Then Andor, a super interesting character, who I'm actually really happy got a show, even though he dies at the end. Out of all of them, he's definitely the one that you'd want more on. I think I'm caught up on the thing where he said he was fighting the Empire since he was 6. That's insane. Of course, I think that's very similar to Hera as well. She was very young. Her parents were also part of the rebellion at a young age. So he might have a lot in common with her. So that story I can see being kind of similar. Maybe his parents were also fighting the rebellion and fighting the Empire as well. Of course, that's also the same can be said for Ezra, even though he was kind of a teenager when his whole thing kicked off. This has made me so excited to start Andor and just see what happens there. Of course, that won't be for a while yet, because season 2 is not out. Just to think that this character does end up dying here, but has this incredible complexity, and you just want to get to know their past. What led him to be okay with killing to begin with, but then to step back and realise that that's not who he wants to be. He's not okay with killing, and that he met this person that made him better. What gets him to that place to begin with? What gets the rebellion to that place to begin with, where they're okay with killing? Yeah, then his journey in this was also awesome right to the end. He also embraces Jin before the explosion. You don't have to read into their relationship, kind of feels pointless. They were just two people, completed their mission, completed their life's work essentially, and were just looking for human comfort before the end. That's as much as you need to read into it. Probably not a whole romantic thing, but like I just love how it goes from sort of a broken man to finding this team and family and then fixing himself, where he no longer wants to do the killing thing, and he just becomes better through them. Then Krennic, perfect villain, absolutely loved him, so skewed in morality, where he's called the explosion the Death Star caused beautiful. Absolutely loved him. His dialogue was also brilliant. Like the design as well, the cape, I feel like he's trying to, whatever his station is, do all of those officers, or whatever he is, wear capes. Was it something unique to him, where maybe he was trying to be like Vader or Palpatine? Because they're the only ones that dress sort of like that. Palpatine in his cloak and whatever, and then Vader has a full-on cape. Who else in the Empire would wear a cape, apart from someone trying to be like them? I think he was just the perfect villain for this, because there's no redeeming qualities about him, there's no sympathy. He's like Tarkin and Palpatine, where you don't want them to be good, you don't feel sorry for them. You can put them through all the things that you should do for a villain, to make the audience absolutely hate them and want them to lose. And in the end, they even share the same fate as the hero. They all die in the end. It adds a beautiful realism to this, that at the end of all of this, you're still going to end up in the same place. People die, it's just how you die and how the state of the galaxy is. Either people like Krennic are in charge, or people like the Rebellion are in charge. And just looking at all the other characters, I love how they all feel important. You had the two Jedi-adjacent ones that felt very close to the Force, absolutely loved the blind guy and everything he managed to do. He truly felt Force-sensitive, just without a master. The way he was doing everything, he didn't feel blind. It reminded me a lot of Kanan, but of course Kanan was absurdly powerful and very in with the Force. But this one, he felt not quite Jedi in that way. I'm not sure how to describe it. He feels like a normal person so non-Force sensitive, that becomes attuned with the Force and becomes like a Force disciple. Not quite a Jedi, but willing to learn everything about it, even if they can't practice it, and let the Force flow through them, which should be possible. And this feels like what this guy has done. Then of course you have his friend who's there to protect him and do all this stuff and look out for him. Absolutely love their dynamic, because they were workers of the temple and the Kyber crystal stuff before it got overtaken. And I love how they found their spark back. After basically being morally defeated by the Empire, at least the one did, they got it back. And I loved how he went that the Force is with me again at the end, right before death. I love how all of them managed to go on such incredible journeys through this. The droid, K2SO, That one, brilliant. How his little journey where he's just sassy and fun. And then he gets to actually have a sacrificial moment where he's protecting them against an army of stormtroopers and holding his own very well. All the deaths feel sad, but also complete. None of them, it's not like the Empire's taking their lives short or something. You can have many types of deaths. One, it's very similar to, I think, Kanan's, where yes, Kanan died, but he still accomplished what he set out to do. A lot of that feels here. When Price killed Kanan, you don't feel there's no satisfaction for Price because he still did what he wanted to do. You didn't stop him from doing anything. That's what I feel like what's happened with here. None of them have unfinished business. They all set out to do something. They all accomplished it, even if they died in the end. And then Vader. Oh, he was absolutely incredible in this movie. First off, his scene in Mustafar. Insane. Love how dramatic he is with Krennic choking him. Oh, it was so cool just to see him put Krennic in his place and just let him know he's nothing. He is nothing. That is the state of all Imperials beneath Vader and Palpatine. And maybe Tarkin. Maybe Thrawn. And then the final hallway fight scene with Vader. Absolutely exceptional. Just seeing him slash through them all so quickly. It really shows that compared to a Sith Lord, regular people with guns are absolutely nothing. He just slices them to parts. There was no effort. And I've got to remember, he's old here. He's an old man right now. This is Anakin, where his body's basically near the end, and most of him's robot. There's not a lot keeping him alive at this point. And he's still able to just effortlessly swing the lightsaber blade, slash through everything. But of course, I just loved how you get to see the card pass through the door. People give up their lives so that this information can get through. It shows how important it is when this many people have died to get it to Leia. It really adds the importance of her escape in the original trilogy. Like watching A New Hope, I was thinking about when Leia's deciding whether or not to give up the information about Yavin to save Alderaan. She gives up a location, which is a lie. But like from a first look, you can't blame her for giving up the information when you don't know it's a lie. You're thinking, oh, she wanted to save the people. A whole planet's worth of people over destroying the rebellion. A whole planet's worth of people over saving the rebellion seems like a fair trade. You understand it in that way. Then you realise she lied, and it's like, oh wow, the rebellion really means that much that she's able to, that she'd really put her whole planet on the line and save the rebellion instead. Seeing this really adds to that impact, knowing how many lives truly died for this information, that it makes Alderaan feel like a necessary, nothing's necessary, but it feels like more understandable that she could let this planet go, considering how much destruction we've seen, to actually have the information saved and for the rebellion to actually have this chance. Now looking at the rebellion itself, I love that this created a more sort of a conversation about the morality of the rebellion. For the longest time, I've seen the rebellion as this glowing beacon of hope in the galaxy compared to the Empire, which is the epitome of evil. This put it in a much more realistic sense, where in the rebellion, because of course you had Saw, in the Rebels, that was the bad part of the rebellion. Mon Mothma's, yes, it seemed weaker and they weren't willing to do as much, but Saw was clearly the bad apple in all of it. Here, it goes to show that the rebellion is capable of quite a bit of evil as well. And it shows that, yes, they're fighting for the right thing, they're fighting for good and freedom and all of this, but they still have bad methods. They're still flawed. They're not as good as you originally think they are. All these people that have united to go against the Empire aren't the same. They have different ways of doing things, and not all of them are good people, as we've seen with Saw. Now, I have to say, his death might be a little underwhelming to me. I'm not quite sure. It's a cool death, nonetheless. But I feel like Saw, he needed to die, yes, because he could not live on after the Empire. He would have just, I don't even know. He would have been nothing without the Empire. His whole life was defined by fighting it. But him dying and letting the Empire win and not fighting feels a little out of character. Maybe it's just because he was old. I don't know. It just feels, I would have expected him to try and run, find a ship, fight, and just not give up. And just laugh in the face of death. Because his whole thing is also defined by Steeler, so would he be content with letting the Empire kill him? But yeah, it just showed that it even gave like some, I guess, morality to him in a sense, in a way. It made him seem, I guess, not as kooky as he was. Of course he is in that case. He's extreme and a quite madman. But he raised a child during all that turned out pretty good. So it did add some redeeming quality to him, but also showed that the rebellion isn't that different to him either. It really blurred the lines between what the rebellion thinks Saw is and what they actually are. Then literally everything, all the technical stuff about this movie, beautiful. The writing, the cinematography, the acting, it was just so good. Favourite scene of acting would be Jin's when she's trying not to break down overseeing her father's message. That's beautiful, and it really tugs at you when you're seeing her sort of start to cry, trying to hold it back. That's like probably the first time she's seen him since she was a little kid. And to like the strength not to just burst out crying as soon as you see his face is one thing, and then to have it slowly overwhelm you. Expertly done. The dialogue and just how all the characters are speaking and talking to each other, wonderful. And the shots that this showed were so good. Seeing the Death Star, I think my favourite shot is the Death Star hovering over Jeddah and just destroying it and blocking out the sun and the explosion that it leaves behind. Of course, no, I don't think I have a favourite. That's got to be one of the best. But then just seeing Skerif and how beautiful that place looks and the destruction the Empire caused there. All of these shots was just so well done, and it feels like the cinematography people behind this knew exactly what they were doing when messing with ships and planets and doing all this to make it feel as immersive and really put the audience in the mind of like a civilian who's just looking up at the sky and seeing all of this. It felt absolutely incredible. Now, as for what's next, of course, there's nothing for these characters because they all died, which I still think is one of the best parts about this movie. That they actually killed off every single character. So you know there can't be really a sequel, so all they can do is a prequel. Andor. But I just love how going into this, the creators knew they were just going to tell this one story and it was going to be this one thing. They weren't thinking, oh, if the people like this, we can go off in this direction. They just wanted this one flat-out finished story. And I would assume, because yeah, there's no way they planned to give Andor a show, right, when making this film. Because I feel like killing off every character is done so purposefully and done so well. There's no chance they thought, okay, we can build off this in some kind of way. That had to have been decided after, I guess, the success of the film. Because I just love thinking that this film was decided from the start to be a one and done film, to tie in the space from just before A New Hope, to show what that battle was, what was the first victory the rebellion got against the Empire, and how did they get the Death Star plans. And this was it, and it was so good. But yeah, as for what is next for me in watching Star Wars, the next will be The Mandalorian and going into beyond the Empire, because now it's the original trilogy, which I've seen, the videos are on YouTube, and now we have gone beyond that. The Empire will be fallen, it will be done, Palpatine's dead, Vader's dead, Luke, Han and Leia are rejoicing on, I think it's, yeah, they're rejoicing with the Ewoks. And you got the Force ghosts around, they're partying, they're living it up, the Empire's done. I can't wait to see what actually now comes after this, because of course watching Andor when season 2 is out and I can watch it all together and actually just appreciate it in its entirety without having to jump around places. But yeah, I just cannot wait to see what exists beyond the time of Palpatine. The original and the prequels were defined by Palpatine, because one was his game plan and his setup, the other was him in control. Now he's gone. And I just cannot wait to see what the galaxy is like, free from his presence. But yeah, overall, this could very easily be one of my favourite Star Wars movies overall. Of course, Revenge of the Sith, easily. Oh, what would be my top one? Return of the Jedi, absolutely amazing. Empire Strikes Back was, oh, I can't decide. I'm just going to make a top 5 and I'm not going to order out of them. Revenge of the Sith, Rogue One, and the original trilogy. Those are the favourites. Of course, Attack of the Clones and Phantom Menace were good, but I think they are below. The prequel ones really found their footing in Revenge of the Sith. Rogue One is just, I would say, miles ahead of both Phantom Menace and Attack of the Clones, but still both movies are very good, but this one is just leagues ahead. I cannot wait to see what is next for Star Wars, considering how, I guess, modern this film was in comparison to a lot of the other things we've seen. Like, if this is the capability of live action Star Wars, what is next? Because we're going into Mandalorian, which I believe is live action, and I'm hoping for the same. Of course, I have seen Acolyte. That was also live action. Shots and some of the stuff in there was good, I guess, but the storyline was just not there. This one, it had the shots, it had the storyline, it had everything. And I'm just hoping that going forward, that they take this and continue it. But yeah, with that said, that does bring me to the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you thought about this in the comments. And with that, I will see you in the next one for a video, which will be a little break, going over cinematic trailers from the Old Republic, Starkiller stuff, and a certain family, which I have forgotten the name of. But yeah, we'll be going into all of that and just looking at all Old Republic stuff before going into The Mandalorian. So I will see you guys then.